It's no secret just how much we love the Stratos. It was a newcomer from Jones Snowboards last season and scooped up a Whitelines 100 award in the process. Returning again for this year, we got our test team back out on it, and when the feedback came in, the verdict was clear. This remains one of the best all-mountain snowboards that somehow blends incredible freeride performance with unlimited potential over the rest of the mountain. Now at first glance, this one definitely looks every inch the conventional freeride snowboard, and its performance in powder is pretty special. Clearly the outline is directional, so that shorter cut-out tail will sink down into powder, while the longer nose will stay effortlessly afloat in deep conditions. That's also thanks to a 10mm taper which runs from the nose to tail, and that further differentiates the volume between each end and gives you a much larger surface area up front for really impressive performance in the deep stuff. If the weather gods are on your side and you get treated to a few extra feet of freshies, well, these storm inserts allow you to dial back the stance on your bindings even further and give you a virtually unsinkable snowboard. There's also a couple of pretty nifty construction features which help with additional glide and float, as well as some extra bite when you're back on the groomers. Firstly, the 3D base contour in the nose and tail creates the spoon-like profile with a 7mm bevel that raises the edges up just outside of the contact points. That's not only going to help to disperse some of that snow from underneath you, it also provides a little bit of extra forgiveness at the ends of the board. And then along the edges there are 3 additional traction bumps on each side cut that help to bite into the hardpack and find some additional grip when you're railing a carve. You can probably see how that profile also helps in terms of your freestyle riding, but it's once you take a look under the hood that you see where more of that versatility comes into play. The Stratos has a mid-stiffness flex rating of around 7 out of 10. This means that it's stable and powerful enough at full gas, but it doesn't lose out on a more forgiving feel at slower speeds. The core is primarily made from super light Polonia wood stringers with some added poplar wood reinforcements to give the board a bit more durability. In between the inserts, the flex is actually pretty mellow, and that tighter side cut and narrower waist width mean the Stratos is really nimble and easy to set up for features on. But the added BASALT stringers in the nose and tail keep the ends of the board stable and smooth, and they also inspire a bit more confidence riding into the jump line or a backcountry kicker at full speed. Rounding off the construction is a super fast sintered base, one of the fastest in the Jones line. This means that the Stratos is a board that doesn't just keep up with your riding crew, but will have you leading from the front and making sure you've got first dibs on every wind lip or wide open groomer. Now I know it doesn't look like your conventional all-rounder, but the Stratos really does deliver over the whole mountain. The team over at Jones Snowboards have spent years of R&D perfecting the shapes, materials and constructions of some of the best snowboard products on the market. The Stratos feels like the culmination of all of these technologies and design innovations repackaged into a single all-mountain daily driver, which is open to a huge variety of riders out there. If you're looking for a board to really capitalize on the deepest days of the year and still ride right through to the last laps of spring, the Stratos won't just meet your expectations, I'm pretty sure it's going to blow them right out of the water. Thank you for watching this review of the Jones Stratos snowboard. If you have any questions about this one that you'd like to know, then please just pop them down in the comments and I'll make sure I get back to you. And if you haven't done so already, then please do subscribe to our channel, as this winter we're going to be dropping a whole series of snowboard product reviews. Thanks again guys, and we'll see you in the next one.